Hi, my name is Tayla Rees. I am a singer, performer, songwriter, dancer, actress. I like to do everything expressive. My main passion is singing. I don't know. This is my story.
Glad you got that off your chest, boy. Bet the world's just a little bit colder. Let me tell you while I brush you off my shoulders.
So I was in dance from a very young age, I think since I was 3 years old, and it was just such a great way to express from a kid, because I was always that girl that was dressing up and playing princess and dancing around and frolicking my yard. When I was on stage, I really did continue that comfortability. Even though I was on the stage, I really didn't have a differentiation of house and stage. I just felt comfortable either way. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was writing poetry, and which turned into songs, which is kind of crazy because I loved music. So I was like, oh, maybe I can make what I write into melody and songs. And
hi, I'm Tayla Rees, and I'm gonna sing "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas." Hang a shining star upon the highest bough.
So that was a talent show at the camp I used to go to when I was a kid. This was my first time performing in front of people. I want to give props to the DJ of K104, Woodman, because he came up to my mom and said that I had something, and I thank you for that so much, because, you know, that's when my mom understood that, oh wow, like, we can actually do this. My mom, she always went to go see bands play, and she made so many friends. My brother and I went out with her one day, and you know, I was singing along in the crowd to one of the songs. The singer pulled me up on stage, and you know, I was singing with a band all of a sudden, and Dave Goodrich was the drummer of The Difference. Trisha Paolo was the woman that pulled me up on stage to sing, and that's really when I got started in performing. I didn't know that was going to happen. It was such a crazy moment because I just went with it. It was one of those adrenaline moments. I loved every second of it, and I'm thankful to them because I performed with the band for years. You know, she said, you can sing with us anytime.
I'm gonna miss your little hands, just grasping onto mine, and you make the world go round, a little child. Just grasp onto me while your mind's still young, 'cause you're my heart's light.
I was performing with that band, The Difference, at a local venue, and there happened to be a woman there that saw me perform. She was the owner of New York School of Music, and she came up to me and said, you don't need an audition to get into my school. That's it, you're in. And I was like, oh, okay, sure, yes, absolutely. I think I was 10.
Out my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we get it wrong, but it's alright.
The school taught me to explore different genres and have confidence on stage, and working with other people. So working with a band, multiple bands. So we would have bands for a certain amount of time in different sessions during the year. So I got to work with so many different people and different instructors. It helped me even more to find my voice, because I got to understand the amount of, that I didn't have limitation. Fire and Ice was my first band. I always loved the genre of rock. I always loved songs and jamming out in my room to it. I just never sang them. So this was one of those moments where the school kind of challenged me because I never knew I could sing rock. And once I did, it brought the feeling of just loving to listen to it. And then now I get to sing it. I had a vocal coach at the New York School of Music that taught me to learn how to control my emotions and use it to have the emotion come through in the right way while you're singing. I used to just look at different songs that I can challenge my voice with.
Is Sparks Fly by Taylor Swift.
Woo!
Drop everything down, meet me in the pouring rain. Kiss me on the sidewalk, take away the pain. 'Cause I'm saying sparks fly, never you smile. Baby with those green eyes, baby as the lights go.
So I was a featured artist in the Orange County magazine, and it was such an honor to me. It was so cool. I was blown away. Christina Aguilera was one of the artists I used to study her techniques. And she kind of brought the sass out of me a little bit, like the sass and the jazzy R&B type side of me.
Hi, my name is Tayla Rees, and I'm going to be singing a song called Call Me When You're Sober by Evanescence. Don't cry to me if you love me. You would be here with me. You want me, come find me. Make up your mind.
I definitely had a lot of fun with this specific artist and learning it because it did help me to engage my, in technical terms, my diaphragm and learn how to have that power behind my voice.
Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because.
Here in heaven we will finally understand. My next song, I wrote it and it's called While Your Mind's Still Young. And it's about how, like, when people grow up, like, your mothers are gonna, or your fathers are gonna miss you being young and everything. So I wrote a song about it. I'm gonna miss your little hands, just grasping onto mine, and you make the world go round, little child.
Here, I was 13, invited all of my friends to come for my birthday party at my concerts. That was my birthday party, which I think is really awesome, just saying. But it was so much fun because it was a huge stage. Just being at soundcheck was insane because it was just such a big place. I knew it was a respected place, and I knew that, you know, it was a big deal to be there. I'm extremely grateful for my family because of how supportive they are. They've always been there for me and challenged me, but also wanted me to be who I am always. Well, my mom is a giant place in my entire career. She has always been so supportive, right there with me, wanting me to be happy and shine at the same time. And she's sacrificed absolutely everything for my passion. And I really wouldn't be able to do this without her. I wouldn't be at this place without her. My grandfather, he was always a father to me, more than a grandfather, always. He was just a cheerleader. He's always been my biggest fan, spreading the word all the time. My grandfather was in the Navy, and he always talked so highly about those years of his life. And, you know, thank you, Papi, for serving and being a veteran. I love you. My grandmother, she sings, and a lot of my family was very musical, but I grew up with my grandmother singing all the time, cleaning, cooking, you know, going to bed, like all the time. This performance, I was on the WRRV stage with my band Wait For It. We started at the New York School of Music and we decided to continue the band outside of the school, and my mom managed us for about 2 years. We had paid gigs, and also we did fundraisers, and we were really great friends too. In 2013, I actually appeared as a student in Law & Order SVU and Unforgettable, and it helped me to gain a lot of hands-on acting and TV production experience, which I learned how to take direction and stay in character and navigate a professional set. And then in 2014, I was actually cast in an Annie movie, and I was an excited fan. Unfortunately, my scene was cut, but I still loved the experience, and it totally inspired me to implement cinematic elements into my music videos. So I remember walking into the first studio I've ever been in, recording studio I've ever been in, and I was recording with Michael Rich. David Goodrich and Michael Rich have believed in me from the beginning. They're such amazing people, and Dave actually did the drums on my first song. And I was about 10 years old when this was happening, so I'm just grateful I got that experience.
Here in heaven, we'll wait for your arrival. Here in heaven, we will finally understand.
Nice. I worked with producers in the city, and I was an intern during this time, and my mom and I both learned a lot about the music business during this point in my life. It was from 13 to 16 I was working in the city. It definitely helped me to understand the realities of what the music business is. I practiced a lot with my vocal coaches. I had a couple vocal coaches throughout my life, because once I would get to a certain point, then I would, find another person that would bring me further in another way, that had experience in different types of vocal knowledge.
I found a man I can trust, and boy, I believe in us.
Amy Cutter was teaching me. I always appreciated how honest and open she was with me. I also very much appreciate Emily Agnoli, a very genuine human being, so experienced. I was also taught by this man, Alex, and he was an opera singer. This was a very different ball game. And also Joy DeRosa, she brought me to the next level completely.
Guide you home.
So at this point, performing, my brother CJ, he became a drummer, and he started accompanying me in bands. So I love how he was a part of that with me, because CJ and I have always been really close. And we both got to experience performing together and what that is. So we got to talk about it a lot, and we got to go through that together. So I spent a lot of time testing out different ways of singing, different techniques. I spent every week I would choose a different genre or a different artist to study, as far as that belt, how did that girl do that belt? Let me try and figure out how to do that. And then I would take what I would learn and put it and make it my own.
And they'll just have to go, 'cause they don't know the way. So you feel the straits, it's appealing to see. You won't get out of county 'cause you're bad and free.
So I performed at Bethel Woods twice with Foreigner. And that was amazing. There were 32,000 people in the audience, and I'd never seen that many people in one space at one time, ever. So I walk up on the stage, I am looking out, and I'm like, wow, and I cried at happy tears, because that's really when I knew I wanted to do this fully. Like, I saw the fullness of how many people I can reach and how many people I can connect with. So I knew it. I was like, there's no way I can't do this. My grandfather has a boat at the New Hamburg Yacht Club, and he was always very like beloved there. So we were always there all the time. I took my first steps at this place. Also, what was amazing about being able to sing the national anthem and some songs during the Memorial Day celebrations. Religion has always been a very big part of my life. Jesus is my best friend, and I love being at church. So I wanted to be closer to him, so I became an altar girl, and then I also started doing cantoring and singing for the church. And it was just, I always felt so comforted there, always. Amazing country singer. Jessica Lynn and her family have been so amazing, and they're so supportive. They've been so supportive throughout a lot of my career. They helped me to grow as an artist, absolutely, through her competition show that they have, Daydreamer Idol. And I told them to be extremely honest and brutal with me, even if it's like the smallest detail.
I cannot believe how far you have come since the last time I heard you sing. Really, it's amazing. It's so rare for somebody your age to have developed a distinct vocal style, which you have. And that is so impressive to me, that at 17 you already kind of know who you are as an artist and a performer. Especially for 17, you present yourself just so polished, which is really, really impressive. It's going to take you really, really far. Your pitch has grown, improved tremendously. I mean, I can't even believe you're the same kid that I saw last time. It's really, really, and your confidence is great. There's a very fine line between confidence and cockiness, and you have a confidence that really, as I said, presents you very professionally. And I was so impressed by you.
And every time I would perform and get through another round, I would learn from what they said last time and do it right. I'm doing that, and I also learned in the interim of all that not to compare myself and to just, embrace who I am. I was talking to my mom, and I was like, I think I need a band. Like, I want to be able to perform out. So my mom went on the search to find, band members to be a part of this, to help me further in my career and then have us support each other, This helped me to really test out all the things that I was doing at home when I practiced. What I really wanted to put out as my genre. And my brother was the drummer in this band. He followed a lot of my career, which is great. Jessica Lynn helped me get some really cool gigs and opportunities to do the national anthem, which I'm very grateful. Thank you so much.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Town Crier was one of the venues I really wanted to perform at. Throughout high school, I also was a part of music groups like chorus. And in the interim of working with so many different people, I learned about dynamic and harmonies and a little bit of music theory.
Love you, love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect
So I had a home studio. My mom had bought me equipment, so a mic and speakers and a little soundboard, so I would be able to practice as if I was on stage.
Bad decision, 'cause I'm here missing you now.
So I started taking my practicing to the next level in a way where I would just move it to the mic. So now I'm taking my techniques and it's becoming real. So I'm not a rapper, guys. I'm not a rapper whatsoever, but like I said, I loved studying different genres, and rap helped me with diction and breath control. My mom and I went to Woodman's Winterfest for K104, and there was a band there called the Hey Nows, and they pulled me up on stage, which was so cool because, you know, I love K104 and it was such a cool venue and the band was great. And we didn't, you know, obviously we didn't practice it, so we just kind of had to wing it. But I think that's what makes it so fun when those moments happen, when it's just unexpected. So Pat and I have always known each other, and since I was about 10 years old, and I was working with another producer, Michael Rich, and he had Pat own the studio, and I used to, when Pat would come, I didn't know his name was Pat. I only thought, oh, Sony Man, like that's his name apparently. So he's known me for such a long time and has seen me through so many different stages in my life. And then when he reached out to me, it's like, okay, we're gonna polish this up, kind of a thing. Like we're gonna be polished now and really see what this can be as a career. And I really am grateful for that from him, absolutely. While Pat and I were working on my career and I was learning so much, he had brought me into his band, the Patrick James Band, and it definitely, they are such talented musicians, and it was just so cool to be around such professionalism. They're fun. The crowd would always go wild when they were on stage, and I love being a part of it because I think my energy on stage got a lot bigger, and I think I got a lot more confident by being in their band. I also would open up for the Patrick James Band as well with the songs that I had coming out or that were already out. So that was also really cool that I got to do my own set.
But maybe someday I'll find a way to escape and find the freedom some way to choose and navigate straight. If I gave you all of me, would you hold me close to you? If I ever set you free, would you come back to me? If I gave you all of me, would you hold me close to you?
This song is basically saying, if I give all of who I am, you know what I mean? If I'm gonna fall for you, you know, are you gonna do the same? You know, are you gonna be there like I would be there for you? And it's kind of got this darker tone of, it's got hope, and then it also has that side of fear, like is that actually gonna be the case? And it ended up lining up in my waking life, you know what I mean, too? Which, you know, it worked out in my favor for the music videos and the performance on the recording, you know, so.
If I gave you all of me, would you hold me close to you? If I ever set you free, would you come back to me?
Let's hear the whole. Do you like that?
If I gave you all of me.
Sounds like with this track.
Is it I think I remember that we wanted to go up on
Yeah,
the part.
but we could do a harmony that goes down. So,
Okay.
because I know you want to go there naturally. It's on the third verse, but I just want to hear what she's.
Yeah. Let's take a listen.
If I give you all of me, would you hold me close to you? If I ever set you free, would you come back to me?
That's a hot track.
Everyone say hello to Tayla Rees. So we're working on a new record, and she's got a new single coming out, one of many. But this is the first one that she's doing. Want to tell her about it?
Hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Yeah? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm Tayla Rees, and this song is called If I. And I am so excited to sing this to you guys. I hope you love it.
Okay, now we moved too far.
She could like fall in and go flying down. Oh, that would be hilarious. It is.
You had the world at your feet, yet you crumble to your knees. Tie your lips, bite your tongue, fell asleep and dreamt that you were the one. We fell in love, was it enough? I feel the fool for trusting you, loving you.
So for Tainted Kiss, this is actually one of the most vulnerable songs I've ever written in my life. I wrote this song bawling my eyes out and crying. It was a very hard song for me to write, and I couldn't write it right away because it represents true heartbreak. It was somebody I was very, very heavily in love with, and it just didn't work out. We were two different people. He had a different path, I had a different path, and you know, it became too toxic for us to be together on his side. So I unfortunately had to stop that relationship, and it was devastating to me because I felt like I had to, not that I wanted to. So that made it even harder for me in the end of all of that, and why this song was so hard to write about, but I needed to. You know, what's crazy is years later we ended up talking, and we have a really cool relationship now of just, you know, we are great friends, and it's interesting to see how it changes over time. But it was such a moment of deep expression and something everybody goes through at one point.
We fell in love, was it enough? I feel the fool for trusting you, loving you, loving you.
Here we are at the caves.
What we got? Just my fans. We need this because I deserve it. It's so great to be me.
Can't. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What are the reasons for what we do? Stand beside me and don't be blue. I am so tired of running
So Sweet Rays is all about fun. You know, there's gonna be bad in your life, but let's focus on the good. It's very much directed towards, you know, okay, that's over there, and it could suck, but it doesn't have to. You know, it's, you know, I almost pictured myself exactly what the music video is. Actually, I pictured myself on a beach dancing, you know, in the sun, and with my friends, and I think it just represents like the joys in life. You know?
Ooh, that's hot.
What are the reasons for all we do? Stand beside me and don't break your rules. I am so tired of running around. Voices around me, I'm getting loud. I want to fly in the wild, but in the sunless rain. Oh, Papi, no, I don't wanna break it down for you. Break it down for you. I won't swoon, no matter what you say or do. What you say you do, what you say you do. No, Papi, no, I don't wanna break it down for you. Break it down for you, break it down for you.
No Papi, I actually wrote about some experiences that my mom has had, because, you know, all these guys would always come up to her, and some of them were kind of rude and expecting that they'd get somewhere with this, and to be honest with you, it never did, and that's exactly what it's about. So I wanted to write about it, but also I wanted it to have the vibe of this kind of Latina kind of a thing, because I am part Cuban. So, you know, it was really cool mixing the storyline and then the vibe, putting that together, and Pat and I worked on how we can meld those two together. And then my mom was put into this, and she found this like really cool rapper, Z, and we put a feature on there, and then she was talking about doing the music video at Cafe Maya in Wappingers. So I thought that would be perfect, you know, for the whole, you know, Latina vibe that I was going for. And having a storyline, the video was so much fun because there was choreography, working together with so many different people, dancers, actors, you know, friends, family, and also with Z, it was just so cool. It was so much.
Do you have a third verse?
I don't think it needs it.
I don't think it needs
I
it.
think
Just
just
let
the
it be.
rap should be it, and then
Yeah.
you just go out with the
chorus.
twice.
And he can answer, you know, we can
I
throw,
think
you
that's
can
a
throw
better
your
idea.
I mean, he should do his 4 bars, and then you sing it out, and then do the Spanish, you know, call and answer. That's what should be going down. You know?
Hold on, let me
That's how
just-
we do it.
I don't understand. No, Papi, no, I don't wanna break it down for you. I won't swoon.
I love
I love
all styles of music
all styles of music
as long as it's good.
as long as it's good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, Papi, no, I don't wanna break it down for you. Break it down for you, break it down for you. I won't swoon, no matter what you say or do. No, I don't wanna live with you. No, I don't wanna speak to you. Oh, Papi, no, I don't wanna break it down for you.
Really sexy. Good. Good. Showcase her a little again.
Santa's coming tonight. Santa's sleigh is so bright. Baking cookies with Mama and Papi. Santa's coming tonight. I'll be up here all night, singing carols and dreaming of what will be.
This is actually one of my favorites, recording, music video wise, singing, Grandma's Cookies. Absolutely love this song because it's literally a guide and a representation of what Christmas is to me now and has been throughout my entire childhood. You know, what it is to my family, what it is to my friends, and kind of like the ambiance that my family created for Christmas. So it's very nostalgic. Also, the video, it is my house. So this wasn't decorated just because of the video. This is how we decorate every year. This is like a real, all the time. Every year we do this. We have way too much Christmas stuff, not in my opinion, but whatever. It's like a Christmas store exploded in my house. I also love that my grandfather's in this because, you know, obviously he had passed a couple years ago, so I love to look back and see him in this because he was such a giant part of it as well. So I look back on this video and it makes me so happy. And everybody in it too, because they know it. They also, because all the people in this are my friends and family. So they know it. So they're like, oh, we get to actually show it on camera and we're gonna do this? Awesome.
See what I did? The second verse here. So. Right?
Santa's coming tonight. Santa's sleigh is so bright. Baking cookies with Mama and Papi.
It did. It really did.
It just sounded like a Christmas hit, doesn't
She
it?
was. Here you go. She was.
Hi.
She was singing in the car. I was like, I like it.
Christmas time is here and now, and we all got the glow.
Nice.
Looking at the colored lights reflecting on the bay window. Christmas time is here and now, and we all got the glow. Santa's coming tonight. I'll be up here all night, singing carols.
Right her eyes. Spin around a little bit.
How do I win your heart? How am I supposed to live when I'm dying without you? How much more can I take when I don't have you? Miss the days that we're together, laughing through the night. What I give to have you back here just one more time. How am I supposed to live when I'm dying?
So Win Your Heart, Pat wrote this song. I was never a country girl. It's not really my genre, but I did like how uplifting it was, because it's all about, you know, love and this almost like young love, staying, that nothing matters kind of a feeling, but this love kind of a thing. And I liked the song for that purpose. Also, the melody always stayed in my head, which I liked the most too. The video was so much fun as well, because I remember for a lot of it, we're in like a white room, and it just made me feel like I had so much space to do anything, which was kind of cool. And I was wearing such like bright colors too, which I liked the contrast of that. So it was a different type of video. I've never done a video like that before. And you know, I respect country, and I'm glad I have that song out.
Almost a little bit more rhymey syncopation. Yeah. Let's work on that for a second. 1, 2, 3.
it. It sounded so good. I liked it.
Yeah. And then once in a while, I'm probably going to move like side to side, right?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so I fixed that. Let's try
That's
it.
good, yeah.
Until you where it all went wrong. I'll dance without you if you can't be here with me. It's been so long since I could see clearly here, and that's where I stand now. I'm done wasting a moment of my precious time. Time's ticking, could be dropping it on the dance floor now. I'll dance without you.
So the funny thing about Project X is the background sound of the in the background is Pat's workout machine. And he wrote the song to that. And I remember we were going over the lyrics and everything like that, and we were working on it together. And we just wanted this to kind of sound like a 90s, like hip hop type dance thing. Which I love. I love it. So that's exactly what we went with. We were like, this has to have so much dancing in it. This has to be a dance video. Absolutely. So the process for this was insane but it was awesome. So my mom, bless her soul, she absolutely took so much time to find dancers, to volunteer their time, to just be a part of it. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of work, but they wanted to just be a part of something that was expressive and it was collaborative, and it was just so much fun. I had never done so much choreography in my life. Even though even dancing as a child, this was so much choreography, but I had so much fun doing it. And we all put a lot of work into it. Props to Ross Media for the drone work. The drone work of filming was insane to me. And it was the hottest day ever. And I had horrible cramps, but we still had an amazing time.
And I can't see you now.
I like that a lot.
That's where I stand now. I'm done wasting a moment of my precious time. Time's ticking, could be dropping it on the dance floor now.
That's
Right through your hand. Now I'm on the floor, but I'm not alone. Now I'm on the floor, but I'm not alone. And I can see it's been so long since I could see clearly here, and that's where I stand. I'll dance.
That shit, girl.
Hey, it's a video. All right. What?
Oh my gosh, I hope you guys can see this. It's so blurry.
I'll dance without you if you can.
So Miracles, I feel, had a totally different vibe than Grandma's Cookies. It was more heartfelt as far as, you know, what Christmas can really do for you. And it almost, you know, is like the tearjerker for me when I sing this song, because it always reminded me of my grandfather, because it reminded me of how loving he is and how that always translated with all the nostalgic points in my life, which Christmas is a huge part of my life. So this song always kind of almost makes me cry sometimes, but in like a happy way, you know. I love this song so much, and plus it was so much fun recording in my my front yard and just you know, spinning around in a red coat, you know, looking like Mrs. Claus, and you know, just being silly and playing in the snow, trying not to fall, you know.
2, 3, and beautiful.
So the only part that I think I got confused on, because I listened to the music, was the second, after the second verse. I don't know what happened, but maybe I missed something.
I thought we were going right into the second verse. There's no
right
turn
into
around.
the second verse, and then it's one chorus, right?
Correct.
Streets are dressed up with cheer. People caring there and here. Through the years and memories have been, I will hold on and remember. In the air tonight, Christmas brings a sparkle to your heart.
Just the vocal by itself.
The harmony thing right there, yeah.
Do a transition to the outside.
Okay.
So you're singing, you're gonna look out the window, I'm gonna go to the window, and that window is gonna go from dark to light, and it's gonna be outside.
Oh, okay.
So
As the snowflakes fall through the air, you must be some kind of wasted. Take my words, I dare you to twist them. Guess you were never one of the good ones. Roses are red, violets are blue, right? I never claimed to be a so-called saint. I'm an angel in a devil's game. How's that my fault that you held up hope? Nothing but truth in what I spoke. At least I was honest, at least I cared. Not to be selfish and to be there when you were scared and all alone. Hide behind that text you sent. How copy pasting what they said now. Might as well tie the strings around your wrist.
For Off My Shoulders, I think that there's just, in everybody's life, there's people, circumstances, etc. that you just brush off your shoulders, and that's exactly what this is about. And I made sure to put all that anger in there just for you guys.
Badass, right? Oh, sick. Mama!
Yes.
What's up, Mama? You got a nice tan.
Right?
You tanning?
You. You're tanning. You look tan, he said.
You look tan.
Yeah. Yeah, not today, but we're outside.
We were outside.
I am so excited. It's gonna be good.
I was honest, at least I cared. Not to be selfish and to be there when you were scared and all alone. Leading yourself on, thoughts inside your head written so wrong. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I hear it delay on that
Mm-hmm.
too.
Twist them, guess you were never one of the good ones. Roses are red, violets are blue, right? I never claimed to be a so-called saint. I'm an angel in a devil's game. Is that my fault that you held up hope? Nothing but truth in what I spoke. At least I was honest, at least I cared. Not to be selfish and to be there when you were scared and all alone. You must be some kind of wasted. Take my words, I dare you to twist them. Guess you're never one of the good ones. Roses are red, violets are blue. Right? I never claimed to be a so-called saint. I'm an angel in the devil's game. It's not my fault that you held up hope. Nothing but truth in what I
And we cannot forget Ross Media. He is such an amazing person, so talented, and he's become such like a part of the family. We love him so much.
Snake your body a little bit if you want. Talk to it. Shoulders.
Gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so great. Thank you. Oh my gosh, hey, Taylor, what's up? Come on, you gotta get ready. What are you wearing? Come on, you broke up with him for a reason, right? It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. I'll wear your hair.
Spacing, daydreaming in
actually started as a ballad, which is insane because now it's not at all a ballad. So I hated it. I hated the song when I first wrote it because it's actually a really deep song. You know, it's about being stuck in just one mindset, and whatever the circumstances are, and not really being able to get out of that and feeling followed by a ghost, literally. So I don't know. It needed to be faster. I was like, you know what? This should be a fast song, like a dance, more EDM dance kind of thing. And I honestly am so glad that we did that because the video was so much fun. Honestly, it was so much fun. Putting the bright colors, the glitter, the friends dancing and having fun, and the storyline too. I've got to give lots of credit to Ross and my mom for the storyline of that video because I love it so much. I love how it came out. It translated so well with how I felt about the song as well, and I think everybody had fun. I think everybody had fun.
So we're going to be filming the daytime scene for Ghost, her new single out on her EP, Unscathed.
Yep.
Yeah. You can move a little bit.
The hard thing, the hard.
This to the camera like you do to the camera. Grab the camera with your finger like. Grab with the finger.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I would come on to iHEART Radio a lot for the Christmas series that they do for local artists, and I honestly love that because they're so great there. They're so supportive, and they've been in my career for a very long time.
Our troubles will be miles away.
And it's become a nostalgic thing for me to go and do that. Because, you know, I love Christmas. So singing Christmas songs at iHeartRadio is a heck yeah, you know?
Wanna break it down for you. Knock the door when you caught my eye. Never stop to tell you how much you make me smile. Saw you at the drive-in there next day. Didn't even find you when you looked my way. What am I supposed to do?
Tayla Rees with Win Your Heart on Q92. It is our finale of our Nurses Celebration for Nurses Month. Tayla, I can imagine, how many are trying to win your heart, okay? Because you are the total package. You are just stunningly beautiful, talented. You've always been so sweet and so kind when you've been here. So proud of you and all you've done. And I'm sure your team here, we got your mom here, and the whole team is just so
Grandma's Cookies, the holiday concert series, a Hudson Valley tradition here on Q92 with Tayla Rees.
Santa's coming tonight. Santa's sleigh is so bright.
The song is called Miracles, and where can everybody download the song, Tayla?
Hearts, Chris Marino. I am here with Tayla Rees.
Tayla Rees is here. Good morning, Tayla. How are you?
Good morning. Merry Christmas already. More toxic, I'm sipping under with the ties of the boys are paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic?
We were just put into a trance.
Really?
That
Thank you.
voice of yours. Amazing. Tayla Rees and the stripped down version of Toxic here on Marino in the Morning, Q92. It's 9:15. Tayla, as you were doing that, first off, it's amazing you just started singing. Like, you're not doing enough. I own some certain recording divas that need a special mist in the air. They need a clear, special tea. They need. You just started singing.
Yeah.
What the heck? So as you were singing that, I saw in my head all 4 chairs spinning on The Voice for you.
Yeah, I mean, her voice is beautiful. She's very talented. She does jazz. She does Christmas music. She does it all.
It clearly sings better than I do. So
Pat had introduced me to iHeartRadio. So, and then ever since then, it kind of snowballed. And, you know, once one radio station was hearing about me, a bunch of other ones were, and I got to have a lot more connections with a bunch of them, a bunch of radio stations. It was so much fun.
Here in the studio with me today, longtime friends of the iHeart of the Hudson Valley family. I am joined by Tayla Rees.
I've been writing songs all my life as well. And my goal is to connect with people and help people through my music. And, you know, I write my music and my songs are basically my journal. So I figure somebody has been through what I've been through, and hopefully it helps them.
Special performance by Tayla Rees. Tayla! Here at Bethel Woods for the Backstreet Boys concert.
I did a pre-show for the opening of the Backstreet Boys at Bethel Woods on the Horizon stage, and it was just so cool to be on, again, like a really big stage, and being able to create my set and then have a whole slew of people that I have no idea who they are just be coming in and stopping and just listening and hearing me, and they've never seen me before. And I absolutely had a great time doing that. Thank you. I gotta say, I'm extremely grateful for my team. They are so amazing. My mom, Deena Ruvolo, she's my manager. She gets all the gigs, she organizes the performances, delegates. She's just an amazing manager. She's running around doing a million things at once and somehow is doing that and not going insane. It's insane. She takes all the pictures and the videos and gets everything that we need to be able to have the content to show everything that I do. It was honestly such a random idea because my mom was talking about Tiffany and how she, you know, how she used to do mall tours in the 80s, and Pat and her were just like, you know, why don't you do mall tours? Like, it's such a random idea, you know, but I was like, oh, sure, you know, that sounds great, you know?
We have Tayla Rees here.
Happy tonight, walking in winter wonderland.
Maria at Crystal Run doing a Christmas
time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. From now on, our troubles will be miles away.
Anthony Pavizzi being such a fantastic producer and very well versed in music. He is my sound engineer. He has helped me so much during my performances every time I've needed it. And my performances and sound has always sounded amazing, and working with him is so much fun. Wayne Raypatch is also very well versed in music. He played a really great role being Anthony's tech assistant for my performances, and I'm very grateful for both of them. And oh my gosh, Olivia Brunel. She's been my best friend since we were 3 years old. She is so supportive, an amazing human being, such a big heart. And she is merch girl, but she has a lot of different roles. She's assisted really all of us. My mom, with sound. If there's ever an issue where I forgot something, she is like right there with it. She's like, it's really for all of us. She's amazing.
Today, Tayla Rees is poised to share her next chapter. She continues to inspire with her journey from a young poet to a polished singer, songwriter, and performer. Tayla's story is far from over. As she evolves, so does her music. a reflection of her unwavering authenticity. Stay tuned for the next chapter in the journey of Tayla Rees, an artist destined to leave her mark on the world.